Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past, could have been just recent. It can be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be somebody who you've had a situationship with. And for a small portion of you, this could be someone you've met. You know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do channel through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. Wow, love. I have a peekaboo card here. Relationship. Person's very much thinking about your relationship. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right. Let's have a look. We have here justice followed by illusion, play, crossroads, pleasure, mothering, doubt, love, relationship, and then we have embracing the shadow under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you, Gemini, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, the connection that I have with you has not always been equal, give and take. It appears here that I have always just taken and taken. And you have always been the person to just give. I do feel that things have not been equal, and a better balance needs to be made. And yet, I hide this philosophy from you. These thoughts, my emotions, I act emotionally detached, not wanting the rest of the world to see what it is that I have to say. I feel that in this connection, there is a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of things that I want to say, but I hide behind a false mask. I hide behind a veil, not wanting to show you what it is that's truly deep down in my heart. I also feel that in this connection, you think that I don't care about you, but the truth is I do. I just don't show it. And I do think of you as a best friend. You are my confidant. You are my friend for life. And you make me feel alive again. Vibrant again, youthful again. Right now, I'm at a crossroads. A decision needs to be made. A choice needs to be taken. I just don't know. The truth is, I know what I want. Gemini, I want you, but I just don't know what choice to make, because I use that as an excuse so that I can stay away for a while. Do I want you? Deep, deep, deep down, yes. But do I want to make things official? I don't know. There is a lot of pleasure that I gain from you. A lot of pleasure that I have felt physically, and spiritually, being in your company, being with you and around you. I feel that in this connection, you are someone who I could learn from. I feel as if all of my senses, they come to life when I'm near you, when I am next to you. I also feel this desire and this yearning, this longing for you to take care of me, as weird as that sounds. You are someone who is very nurturing, caring, and protecting. I have experienced this from you, and I know you have unconditional love for me. And yet I doubt. I doubt that anything I may say, anything I might do, I don't know if this is going to work out. I doubt that this connection will work out. Because you don't see the love that I have for you. The love that I have for you is simple, it's pure, it's true, it's clean. It is a sacred kind of love. It is a true love. It is a love that is unconditional. And even though there's this love, I do feel many moons, many nights have gone by where I have just stayed awake, lying awake in bed, staring at the ceiling, staring at the stars, wondering if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Sometimes staring at the moon, fantasizing about you, thinking about you. I want a relationship with you. I see how others are with you, and I like what I see. I see how you interact, and I see the joy and the fun that you get. I want to be a part of that crowd. I want to be a part of your life because I do love you. Overall, certain things have happened in this connection where I feel you have seen a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. There's certain things about me you just don't know. And yes, I do feel that you have seen that side of me that was very dark. And now, between you and I, the situation has become very awkward. I feel very awkward. I also feel that in this connection, things are extremely uncomfortable now. This is the reason, Gemini. With this awkwardness and feeling so uncomfortable, I am unable to connect with you, and this is why I hide from you, because I feel this awkwardness. I find it difficult. For now, in my heart, I do want to make things right, because things are wrong. I want to fix the things that I did and to have a renewed connection with you. Because I love you, I want to fix the relationship with you. But I can't do that when I am so embarrassed for the things that I've done. And this is why I have doubts. Doubts that this might even work out. Maybe it won't. I don't know. This is why I do what I do. Gemini. All right. Wow. Interesting. Lots of feelings here. Hesitation. A lot of hesitation, though. These are very soft, gentle, but lovingly heavy, if that makes sense. It's heavy on the love side. This is a lot of appreciation, a lot of promise, your person of interest wants to give to you. But the problem is here, there has been some distance, and because of that, they truly feel embarrassed for what they did. They also feel very awkward because of the things that have happened. They just don't feel comfortable anymore in terms of that level of openness. They're closed off. Holy Hannah. Guys. All right, this, usually I just pick one card, but two of them popped up. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. The first set of cards I just went through, the first set of cards, those are the current status, okay? The current status of your person of interest. What it is that they're feeling towards you right now. This set, I like to have a look at this particular person and yourself, but a little bit in the past, just a little bit. So things were going great, but then something just happened and it just went right downhill. What happened? This is for those of you that never received any closure. You never received any sort of explanation. Your person of interest may have abandoned you. They may have just ghosted you. They may have faded over time. The communication might just be less right now. And you wonder what happened, why? Here we have the 8 of Arrows, the 5 of Cups, and the King of Staves. Now remember, this I read in the reverse. These two cards are huge. So I'm going to be reading a lot from these two. Most likely the full card. Yep, definitely. So I'm going to be reading the upright as well as the reverse. The 8 of Arrows here talks about how your person of interest in the past, Gemini, was suffering from depression. There's different levels of depression, different variations of it, but please understand this is just a general love reading. Here we have depression, entrapment, and victimization. They were entrapped by emotions and sorrow. The inability to move and feeling victimized. There was extreme sorrow. The card suggests things may not be as bad as they seem. But here we had this individual obsessed with personal problems to the detriment of you. Problems that may come from within themselves. And we have narcissism. Your person of interest was going through an issue that was internal, nothing related to you, Gemini. So please, this is a them problem. This is not a you problem. You are not the reason why things got messed up. You are not the reason. Please understand that. That's not the reason things went downhill. No. Okay? Don't worry about that. Here we have 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. Also, I'm going to read the entire meaning of the card here. Disappointment. Once again, a very sad and negative sort of energy. Disappointment, sadness, and pessimism. Feeling trapped. Holy smokes. This is the second time we have this feeling. Gemini, for some reason, your person of interest, even if you did not victimize them or trap them, okay? This is not you. This is them putting themselves into this situation forcefully, almost forcing themselves into it. But once they got into it, they forced themselves to be trapped, to feel like the victim. They feel and they felt trapped in this connection. Was somebody holding their hands? Tying their wrists? Chaining them up? No. No. This person had freedom. They didn't use their mind. They used their logic because for some reason they wanted to be with you in this connection. Was it money? Was it passion? What was it? Was it just insecurities that this person had? You see, if there's an issue here, why this person is with you when every part of their being was feeling trapped, what is the reason why they were with you? This person felt this energy where they felt they just couldn't let go, they couldn't leave. Feeling trapped, concentrating on problems instead of the assets, not seeing real opportunities. Creative blockages, even infertility and a lack of growth. Then we have a growing awareness that the relationships are what you make of them. The ability to appreciate what one has. They wanted to appreciate what they have. They wanted to appreciate you and all the things that you've done for them, all the things that you've given to them. They wanted to appreciate this. But still, they felt trapped. I'm getting a connection here where somebody was very dependent on you. And this is why they felt, in a way, sort of trapped. That if they left, their life would have been very, very different. For whatever reason, whatever type of help, whatever type of resources or support you're providing, Gemini, your person of interest somehow was with you for some specific reason, but not all of the reasons started to equal them being in love with you. Do they love you? Yes, they do. Do they respect you? Yes, they do. But what are the reasons why this person actually started to feel trapped? Because what I'm seeing here, Gemini, even though this person may have been or may still be in a connection with you, they're not all there. Their mind is drifting somewhere else. Their heart is maybe drifting somewhere else. Here, we're dealing with somebody perhaps that is dealing with trauma or something that has happened in their past that is not allowing them to move forward. Trapped, right? Trapped in this connection. Why? Because the mind is trapped somewhere else. That's what happened here. Their mind is trapped somewhere else. Crosswatcher, release that mind. What is the use? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing this to yourself. You're doing this to Gemini. There's no use. Heal from whatever it is and move on from whatever it is that you're going through. Because if you don't, how long are you going to stay trapped? Months, years, decades? Why? Who wants to live like that? Nobody. So it's important for Crosswatcher and Gemini, if this is you, the perspective needs to change. Sometimes we need to heal. Sometimes we have to forgive ourselves. Sometimes we need to understand that crap just happens and that's life, right? Shit happens, guys. I'm saying a bad word right there. I said it. It happens. And you have to get over it because that's life. Planet Earth. That's what we do here. Whatever happened in the past, it is time to move on from that. But moving on is not easy. There needs to be a sense of healing here. Healing needs to happen first, and then moving on. This is something that happened in the past, and it is still prevalent right now. Whatever your person of interest is going through, they still feel as if they're chained in some way. They're bound to this connection, not because you are forcing them to be bound, but they are putting themselves into that situation themselves. And then we have here the King of Staves. In the reverse, this talks about the king not feeling very confident, not being the master of all, and not really being very supportive, wanting to harness these specific forces, but not quite strong enough to do so. This was and still is, Gemini, someone who seems supportive, but isn't reliable. They're not reliable. I'm getting that you're dealing with somebody here who does have a lot of love to give. They have a lot of potential. But something has happened in their life because both cards came up and both have the similar meaning. They feel trapped for some reason. Now, either they feel trapped because of the circumstances. Some of you, perhaps you are dealing with somebody who felt that they thought this connection was what they wanted, but then they decided, you know what, this is not what I want. They still love you, but they might not be in love with you. It's very difficult. Many of you know this who are in third-party situations. You cannot leave your partner or your spouse simply because you found somebody else, because you still love them. You don't hate them. They're not evil people. Some of them are kind of. But the majority of you I've seen in my readings when I deal with my clients, the majority of the time, they do love the person that they're with because they're supportive. They've done nothing wrong, right? So it's hard to leave one person when you still love them, to leave them and then be with somebody else who you're in love with. This is a different type of logic. Not everybody is going to understand this because this goes very, very deep into third-party situations. And like I said, I've done readings for many people in this sort of situations. It's very difficult. It's not easy on the heart. It's not easy on the mind. Mentally, nope. It's not good. It makes people very sick, in fact. But I do see here some type of struggle where your person of interest has been in this connection and they're trying to make it work, but for some strange reason, they just feel trapped. And this is not you forcing them into a trap. This is them feeling trapped themselves. They just can't release themselves from something. And when you have that, it's hard for somebody to reach and to see their full potential. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Let's have a look. This is any actions, any plans your person of interest may have towards you in the coming days. All right. So we have here the Fool, Hermit, and the Emperor. So 3 major arcana, big changes. We have a personality here who is very impulsive. You're dealing with, again, embracing the shadow card. You're dealing with somebody who is very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. Somebody, when they think of love or affection, they think of it in a way that is extremely immature, inexperienced, passionate, but not responsible. This person seems to be, when they are in this state of mind, when they think about you, it's as if they can't even think straight anymore. They get overwhelmed with they feel giddy. That's what I'm getting here. But they don't make sense. And this is the problem with the Fool. This is a fool. You were dealing with a fool to some degree. And this person may take action first and think later. And that's a problem because when they do that, you find it difficult to be in a connection with this individual. How to be in a connection with somebody like this? Here, we're dealing with somebody who is going to rush into this connection. The warning is that it may finish as soon as it had started. And that's scary because you cannot rely, right? Reliable. This person's not reliable. Can't rely on somebody like that. So I'm finding that difficult here. If this person does reach out to you, Gemini, if they do take this leap of faith, please take it easy, take it slow. You have to be the lead in this connection. Please, you be the leader. Let this person not be, even though they think that they're an emperor and they want to rule and dominate the entire situation. There's a part of them that is very passionate, that is very inexperienced and immature. And then there's a part of them that loves you. I'm getting the loves you to death. Like, wow, a lot of love there. But they don't know how to approach you. What are they doing in the meantime? Smart move. Hermit. They are in hermit mode. So because they are in this state of the hermit, they do feel that they want to take a step back. They want to retreat, forcing themselves into isolation, into loneliness, contemplating what life is all about, having that sense of introspection, leaving the everyday world problems to regain balance and isolating oneself. That's why they're doing it, so that they can have a better balance. So this person is not going to talk to you. They're probably not going to talk to a whole bunch of people. They're just going to try to focus on certain things that are going on in their life. certain things that they have not paid attention to before. And they're going to ask themselves, why do I do the things that I do? For example, why do I feel so trapped? What can I do to release myself from that energy? Why is there a sense of sadness and melancholy when, even though, despite all that, I have everything? Gemini gives me everything. Why do I feel this? And then we have King of Cups. Your person of interest here wants to make an offer to you. And this offer is of love because they realize now you have love. You have love, and they feel a lot of love from you, but it's as if you generate love inside of them. You have that ability to make this person feel love. You make them very emotional. This is amazing, though. You are dealing with a king when it comes to the affections, but the approach is like a fool. Okay? So they do love you like a king. There's no doubt about that. The problem here is that their approach is not going to be very mature. So you're going to have to lead. We also have here the 5 of Pentacles. A part of them, there you have it, money. I did say money before, didn't I? Yeah. This is why this person feels trapped. Gemini, some of you are dealing with somebody who is in this connection, but they don't feel good enough. That's the problem here. They don't feel as if they can afford much. They don't feel that they can be that person who you can rely on. Maybe there's a little bit of a power struggle here, and they feel trapped in a way where they themselves are with you, and yet they still feel that they can be more, but they're not. Not because of you, but because of their finances. Here we have a lack of emotional richness. We have a lack of spiritual richness and materialistic richness. There is a lack. This is poverty. This is someone who is feeling either money-wise or either spiritual or either emotional, that they are sterile. They're just depleted of all of this. This is why it's so important for the both of you to talk. You've tried? I hear some people saying, I've tried talking. I've tried. Believe me. Okay. If that's the case, some of you are just going to have to take a step back and let this person do what they need to do in order to be with you. I do see them reaching out to you, but then all of a sudden turning into this hermit as well. I don't see too much action, Gemini, being taken from this person towards you. I see that they need to reevaluate who they are in order to be with you. Here we also have the Emperor. The Emperor, you are dealing with somebody who has a lot of leadership qualities, characteristics. We also have here with the Emperor this offer that they're making that, you know what, I want to be here for you. Ah, yes, definitely. That's what it is. You have somebody here who has the internal passion to be with you and to take care of you, to love you, to protect you, to always be there for you. You might not need protection. You might not need the money. You might be earning and taking care of yourself, but this person's very masculine. They have a lot of masculine energy, and they want to be with you in this way, where they can take care of you. However, the problem is, the reality deep down underneath this layer, this facade, underneath it all, we have how this individual feels less. They don't feel as if they have enough to contribute to this connection, even if they have full potential. This is almost like, if I was to give an example, this is almost like an artist that has a lot of talent, 100% talent, but they just haven't been recognized yet. That's kind of what this feeling is. So it's a feeling where there's a lot of potential, but there's not a lot of opportunities or recognition in that way. And those opportunities need to come in order for this person to even feel better about themselves. So that's kind of the example I can give. But we do have somebody here who wants to move on. They do want to love you, but they feel that they are restricted to a certain level. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. Oh, wow. There's something better. All right, so these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. We have here, there is something better, followed by don't stop. After that, we have recovery. Ask for help from others. Wow. Double confirmation. Helpful people. Okay, definitely you shouldn't really be keeping this to yourself. Whatever it is, you could possibly discuss it with 2 to 3 people, friends, people that you really do trust, people that you've known for a long time. You know they're not jealous in any way. All right, Gemini. Interesting. So we have here, first card's the strongest. There's something better. Now, what does that mean? Typically, I've seen when this card shows up, it's because either there is something better going on in this connection that's going to just improve. The connection itself is going to improve. Or, 2, there's someone better than this person. So there's 2 things. Either it's a situation or it's a person that's going to be coming into your life. Here we have, there's something better. So don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy going because you're going to be attracting positive energy towards you. Some of you have been going through a lot, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Recovery is needed here. Recovery we have with this deck, it talks about how certain things in the past have truly affected this connection, and it is not good. It ruined things. It's important for you to have a better balance moving forward, to align your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, because that recovery is needed, but also it will take place. This may also take place if you, Gemini, talk to others regarding the situation that you feel. Ask for help from others. Helpful people is also here. So in this deck, only 2 cards talk about people. There's this card and this card. So that's pretty interesting. You got both, right? This definitely is a confirmation that you need people. Okay? You need somebody here who you can talk to. I see 2, 3, so 2, 3 people maximum. People that have been there, done that, you can trust them and they can give you good advice regarding this connection, because some of you have not been feeling very healthy as time has gone by. We have here also success. Yes. So ask for help from others. Helpful people will provide you with the answers, with the guidance that you need. And when that happens, there will be success. Yes, this will work out for the majority of you. If you're resonating with the majority of this reading, then the rest of this will definitely also come true. I have here abundance, the overall arching theme. Very nice. So there is a sense of abundance here. Abundance will come to you. Now this could come to you in a way where there's somebody else coming into your life, or the situation itself is going to get better. Gemini, that is your reading. I'm going to go over this card with you. Recovery. For some of you, this person has drained you a lot, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I have something called the Chakra Checkup Package. Please have a look on my website. Go to the rates and packages section and have a look at the package that I have called Chakra Checkup. That I have the ability, with the help of my angel guide, to have a look at what it is that is in your home in terms of the negative energies in your home, around your aura, and inside of your chakra centers, which is inside of your body. I have the ability of doing that. This is metaphysical in nature. This is a pseudoscience. Moving forward, it's important for you to get rid of these negative energies because they have accumulated over time because of the problems that you have faced. It is an attraction. These negative energies, they are attracted to the vibrations that we have, especially if we become frustrated, angry, depressed, anxious, those type of things. Stressed. I'm seeing some people here are stressed. I'm seeing the word tension. So it's important to let go of that. Have a look at my other channel, Asnointia Audio, on YouTube. Videos are absolutely free, just like this channel. I do have some videos there related to past life and spiritual connections, relationship-related advice, and one of them I do have on negative energies. What and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove. For some of you that want personal readings, I do have availability right now for personal readings. And for some of you that may want a past life reading, please have a look and go through the information. If that is what you want, you can obviously place an order and I will get back to you, but it may take some time because those readings take a while. And like I said, the chakra checkup is something that some of you need here. If you feel that it's nothing related to your chakra centers and it's just basically the overall situation that you're in terms of your life, it's just very negative, many negative things around you. I also have a very simple self-help package. That is the Holy Light package. You can always order that. That is a guide that I've created to help you get rid of negative energies from your aura, from your home, and inside of your chakra centers, which is inside of your body. Now this is, like I said earlier in other videos, this is metaphysical in nature. This is pseudoscience. So it is very different from traditional ways of doing things, but it works. It works. A lot of people have noticed difference. I myself been there, done that. That's why I created it. All right. Gemini, let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And also I'm going to be uploading, hopefully, more videos in the coming days onto my other channel, Asnointia Audio. Please let me know in the comments below if there's any sort of topic you would like me to cover, okay? And based on whatever average I get, I will have a look at that particular topic and I will create a video for you on that. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.